to Lion Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We're ready to go. Let's do the damn thing. To my right, it's OGB.
Hello, Clarice.
Straight ahead, it's Clemmy time.
Oh, man.
To my left, it's O-Dog.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm your host, Mr. Tokes. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the show, everybody. Greetings, Lions.
What's up?
How's everybody doing in this bitch?
Feeling real good, bro.
Dry survived the fucking hailstorm.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It was weird how that weather was supposed to be something, and it's nothing.
Bro, I'm telling you, we got worse weather after the fact.
And then when it was nothing, it was something. And I was like almost dead the other day. I was like, holy shit, man. Remember that hailstorm I went in? And I showed you guys the video?
Yeah.
I saw it for the first time. I was dying.
I just showed. I thought he already seen it.
Nah, that
It looked like the world was coming to an end, didn't it?
He was joking.
He was like,
he was joking. Yeah.
The dramatics.
He was joking, and then like something serious happened. He was like,
Remember that one that went off like right beside the truck, like boom, boom.
Yeah.
He put the camera down. He put the camera down like it's about to get pulled over and shit.
You can see all my emotions in that bitch, dude. Because I was like not taking it serious at first, and then next thing you know, I felt my truck lifting up off the ground. I was like, I think a tornado went over me. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, man, it was crazy. But I'm exhausted from work from this morning, dude. I've been up all night pretty much.
All night.
Yeah, but I'm ready to go, though, because it's weird, man. Usually, because I play, obviously, we work a lot of hours. So when I do work night times, it's weird, dude. I don't get sleepy at this time of the day. I actually get up, and it's a weird high, dude. It's like... Even when I play basketball, I play better than I would when I got energy. It's fucking weird. It's really weird. I have no way. I wish I could talk to somebody like a doctor or something and have them explain that to me. What that is that makes me push through.
I think it's just like you get to your like the end of it, so you like your brain just like clears out everything.
I think it taps into your reserves. Like that gives you a kick. Like you hit the auxiliary power.
Because I worked last night too, and it's like everybody's like, "You're not going to sleep." It's like, when the sun hits your face, bro, I guess we conditioned because we kind of robots because you gotta get that cheddar.
If you fight that sun coming up, then you ain't going back to sleep. And I had to work today, so there was that wasn't even an option. So, yo, what is up with that corn titties group on Facebook? Have y'all seen that?
Nah.
Nobody's seen corn titties? Am I the only? Yo, Sexy Mexy Jesse sends me all these things, man. I'm in another one called Fucked Up. Yeah, I'm in
corn titties.
No, corn titties, like quarantine.
Oh, okay.
It's corn titties. So yeah, it's a Facebook group. So it's a Facebook group, and
corn titties.
Yeah, my buddy Sexy Mexy Jesse, I think, sent me the invite because he invites me to all this fucked up shit. We got this fucked up entertainment group on Messenger. Jeez, man, everything from right to left to fucking. I mean, I'm talking about deaths and fucked up narco shit, and they send all kinds of fucked up shit on there. But shout out to Sexy Mexy Jesse. He's a good dude. But so anyway, basically, it's this group, right? And I'm a dude. It says titties, so I joined the group. You know, once I'm in, holy shit, dude.
Once I'm in, you got to get accepted.
Yeah, it's a group. You have to get invited into the group.
Granted, no, I didn't know if it was like a follow, like you just click it and you.
No, not this, dude.
Invite only.
This shit was looking like Mom's Gone Wild, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, with some kinky ass captions and shit. It's so bad. It really. God bless their hearts. I know, you know.
They're older.
It's everything mostly older. I would say like 90%. You know,
older. What do you consider older?
40 plus.
40 plus.
Yeah, I'm not here to do all that, but I'm just saying. All I could think about is the kids, man. What the fuck are the kids? And I know they got kids because I see the pictures, right? So you got fucking Matchbox cars laying around and shit, and then you know you got action figures and dolls, and you got occasional big wheel.
Dog, they just finished playing. They want to feel naughty now after get the trucks going around.
Right.
Kids asleep, gotta go.
Right, but
gotta do it now. You got a window. It's like NASA re-entry, dude.
This is true.
Can't miss the window.
And I understand all women's have their needs, but you know how bad it would ruin me if somebody showed me a naked picture of my mother at like 12 years old at school.
Yeah.
Your whole entire childhood at that moment is over.
What if your mom was hot and you got a boner?
Oh my God!
Like for real though, because you like your 12-year-old mom before you.
Holy shit! But for real though, like you can't go back to Fraggle Rock after that. You know, there's just nothing you could do,
you
man.
Your 12-year-old mind, like bro, somebody show you a picture and like for the first.
I didn't think about that much. I did not think about my
that would
mama's
screw you up. Be like, hey dude, that's your mom. Be like.
Yeah, that would be a whole nother big problem, man. Yeah, I mean, this could fuck you up. That's PTSD at 12 years old and shit.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, it's fucking weird. You know, if you got a picture out there with your mama in some fishnets with her titties all exposed, it's captioned, "This fish would be better wetter."
Oh.
They're like, man.
Throwing it out there for the world to see.
I'd feel better deader. Fuck that shit, man. But what if the kid was being bullied, though?
That's
you know what I mean? And then this comes out. That could be like the end all, man. Yeah. So I'm looking for that familiar face.
No.
You go to talk to talk to little Brian.
Are they just titty shots or they show the face?
No, they do. Well, they put like emoji pictures over their nipples and
but not their face.
But not their face. I mean, they're all out there, dude, and you could see nipples through these fishnets and stuff like that. Yeah, but you could like some of the clothes are like if that was a fishnet, you could see the nipples right there. Like, and there's wet T-shirts and stuff. Like, I mean, there's really no.
So Mom's Gone Wild is out there. Wow.
Mom's Gone Wild is off the chain. But real talk, listen, tuck your titties in. You know, be sexy. Don't give it away.
Send me an invite to that, Corey.
I will. Don't be the one always wondering why you land terrible guys when you're using the wrong bait and the wrong platform. Respect yourself, know your worth, raise your value a little more every day, and you don't need anybody to tell you that about your damn self. You know what I mean? And quit showing your kids your tits.
Yeah. That's true.
Don't show
Wait, you're not showing kids your tits.
But they might end up. But all it takes is for a friend at school to go, dude. The new liquor cabinet is not just a liquor cabinet anymore. Kids are breaking into all sorts of shit. And if you put your shit on Facebook like that, man.
Yeah, but if they're covered up, it don't matter unless you're studying Mrs. Johnson's tits and you fucking look at the angles of the sun and you're like, oh shit, that's my boy's mom's tits on the way.
Yeah. That's true.
She's safe. They're being safe.
I'm just saying, exactly. Man. I'm thinking about the kids. Oh Jesus, I'm thinking about the kids. That's all I'm doing. But there is a good deal though. There is a good deal out of this though. There is some positivity that came out of this. A good thing I noticed was there was no degrading commentary because I was looking for some funny comments. That's why I kind of stay on there.
Where your kids at?
Yeah, but they're all boring comments for the most part. But obviously you got your every once in a while guy that says some crazy shit. But then even then you got 3 or 4 guys that jump in and like, hey man, respect the titties.
Yeah. You ruined it for us.
Corona, bitch.
I don't give a fuck that she still has a Christmas tree up. We're in February. I don't care.
I don't care about her personal life. I just like what I see.
Yeah, man. It's all good. Bro. A for effort.
So the women are posting on this page?
Yeah, dude, and it's women from all over, man. It's weird. It's just like I figured you guys were on this site too, but I'll yeah. I didn't know, man.
I just hang out on Facebook on quarantines, bro. That's what I be doing.
I'm not a part of the country club, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know, man. Sorry about that. All right, some shit happened the other night, and Jackie wasn't aware I was going to talk about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I feel like talking about it. So y'all want to hear some scary shit, man?
Bring it.
All right, so we were at my place, kicking it like a hacky sack.
Uh-huh.
I decided to go to bed. She was going to stay up and finish the movie. No big deal. Happens all the time.
All right.
Well, sometime after that, I don't know when, because I was fast asleep, she opens my bedroom door not saying a word. I'm like, you coming to bed? She's like, no, not yet. You having a bad dream or something? And I was like, I don't know. I feel fine, you know? I was fucking sleeping. So she closes the door, and that's that. That was all that happened, right? So she tells me the next morning, shit was like unlike anything she's ever seen, okay? So we're at breakfast, and she's telling me this shit. She thought I was messing with her, is what was going on. She said that there was a conversation going on in my room that weren't my voice. It was a conversation, and none of it was my voice. She said there was weird shit going on, weird noises too.
What?
And I was like, you don't think that would have been a good time to wake me up and let me know Paranormal Activity 7's going on in my fucking room right now?
But I'm kind of with Jack. I'm not coming in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
see how this plays out.
I may call you, but I'm not opening that
I don't
door.
want the demons jumping in me.
Well, she ended up coming in later any fucking way.
That was out.
Yeah,
but it was. I mean, dude, when she told me that, I'm like, are you fucking? Because she doesn't lie about shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so you're telling me there was a conversation going on in my room?
A whole conversation.
A whole conversation. You could hear noises and you could hear voices talking, and I'm fast asleep. She goes, yeah. I said, what the fuck? So I don't even know what to make of that. That's why I wanted to open it up to y'all and just like get that out there, babe, because it is what it is with me and her. But I just wanted to.
I don't know.
All right, Jackie, next time you think you hear another female's voice inside my boy's room, knock first. Because he can easily not be cheating. All right? It could be a ghost.
It could be what was going on that night.
Nah, but I don't. Why would she wouldn't have to think of knocking? Because she didn't. She was probably just like, oh, he's probably on the phone or some shit. I don't know. It's weird.
No,
so
like,
she was
like
standing
in the morning,
so but for her to get up and stand at, like, check on you, maybe she was at
She
the door
heard it.
listening and people were talking.
She heard it.
Like, what in the world?
She was asked me if I'm okay. She was like, you all right? You having a bad dream or something? And I was like, no, what? I don't know. I'm not even dreaming. I'm fucking sleeping.
Was you like doing your Tony Montana?
I will tell you this, though. I don't talk in my sleep. So that's another thing, too. And I was deep sleep, dude. I remember waking up the next morning. Because I got people that sleep with me that say I never talk in my sleep.
I know, but what if she snores low-key and they don't even know?
I snore. I don't.
Nah, I meant her.
Yeah.
That's like me. I could be like, oh, I don't talk in my sleep. I don't study myself.
Eventually, you're going to take a piss or something and hear somebody talking in their sleep if you spend enough time with them.
Somebody in the hallway, somebody by the pool.
Somebody by the pool.
It's a good question, but
That's good.
I mean, you'd have to ask her that. I didn't.
I mean, she sure it was coming out of that room.
Yeah.
100%.
She yeah. And that late at night, there's really not much noise going on. Yeah. So it was.
Was it a weekend? Was it a weekend thing?
Yeah. In this fucking apartment has been known. This particular apartment that I'm in, my buddy Ryan came in one day, and it was his first time here, and he just stops in his tracks, and he was like, dude, this place has a weird energy in it. And I was like, what do you mean? Uh-oh. And that was after this happened. So this is where I really got fucked up. So this part was very scary. So I'm in my closet one day, and I'm grabbing a work shirt for fucking work.
You were here by yourself?
I was here by myself.
Uh-oh.
So I fucking go to grab a shirt, right? And you know how my closet's big. It's fucking long. It comes in there, and it goes long, and then it comes back out. It's like a C. Right. And I was on the left side of the long part of the C. You know what I mean? So I got like 4 or 5 feet to the right of me.
I'm so happy he didn't say the long side of the D.
I was on the long side.
I was just waiting for him to slip. I was on the wrong side of the D, bro.
I was on the wrong side of the D. Yeah. So I go to grab a shirt, dude, and a single coat hanger over on the right, like somebody went like this, just goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I look, and I'm like, what the fuck? And every hair on my fucking neck and everything stand the fuck up. Bruh. And I'm like, all right, did something fall off my fucking thing? There was nothing there. It was just boxes up there.
Having to sleep over at your house.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm good.
Well, and then before, right, the first day I moved in, it might have been the second or whatever. Whenever Jackie was here the first day, the power shut out, just pew, and it didn't come back on either. It was a problem with the electrical box or something. So I'm like, what the fuck? So we had to spend the night in the fucking dark, basically. So then, when that happened, this window right behind me, bam, a loud ass thud, and I'm talking about like a fucking bird flew into it or something. You know what I mean? Like a hard thud. Like maybe
that was the sound you were.
It was something like that, right? But so Jackie was like, that must have been like a tree or something fell into your window or something, and it was pitch black out, so we couldn't see shit. So we're like, fuck it, whatever. We go to bed. The next morning we go out there to look. There's nothing there, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? So this particular place is weird, man. It's got its energies and shit. So, do you guys believe in ghosts?
Hey, you better get you some sage, bro.
I believe in ghosts.
Yeah, you told me a story that's almost hard to not believe in ghosts, Mike. The one where the lights and the power went out.
Oh yeah, my grandmother's house, my dead grandmother's house. We were talking about her, like 10 of us in the room, the whole family. And I was standing where her chair used to be. You know, all grandmas got their spot.
Yeah.
And my son got up and went to the bathroom in the back. And I remember, you know, I was telling a story, and the whole family were all laughing. And then I got like cold. I felt a cold draft. Like it was weird.
Oh shit!
Got real cold, and the power went out. I mean, it wasn't raining or nothing. You know, no foul weather. Power just went out. And I hear my son in the bathroom was like, Dad. He was younger. Oh, and I was like, and somebody's like said, you know, like, hi, Granny, or something like that. And then the lights came back on.
My little niece, Kayla, when my first grandpa passed, we were at their place. I don't remember what we were doing because I was fairly young myself. But I remember Kayla. She went in the room where my grandpa passed away. He kind of passed away in the middle of the bathroom and his bedroom. So she was in there, and we were about to, I think it was my mom or somebody was about to walk into the room, and Kayla just stops. And she's like, and they're like, oh, come on, you know, we're going. And then she's like, I don't want to go in there. I don't, and she didn't know nothing about nothing, dude. And then when we tried to pull her, she was like, no. She wasn't going, dude. She wasn't having it. So, you know, you have these situations that happen in life, man, and you just can't explain them. They're really weird. But sure. I haven't seen something. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I saw anything ever. But weird shit does happen, man. And it makes you question yourself. You go,
what do you got?
The fuck is that?
I'm thinking like, bro. Like,
now I'm saying to you, anything?
What? Do I think it's something weird going on in here?
Has anything happened to you?
Oh yeah, man. Like I've seen stuff move in like rooms and stuff.
But what were you gonna say about what you were gonna say though?
I was saying about this situation, bro. If I'm Jackie, I'm like I said before, I'm not going in no room. Like, I love you, bro, but I'm not going in no room. No.
Yeah, she
I'd have done just like she did when the smoke cleared.
Yeah,
you okay?
When the dust settled, she's
when y'all stopped talking to each other, you and that demon.
Yeah,
the dust settled. She was like, "You alive?"
She said, "Corey's not here."
That's crazy though when you think about that shit.
I know,
babe. We going to breakfast or nah? Yeah, I guess I'm getting one bacon, egg, and cheese.
No, man. I mean, there's been other things that have happened to me in the past, but I mean, like I said, you haven't seen anything. So, but I mean, when things like that happen, I always pay attention to it. I got my super senses. But things have happened to you before?
Yeah, I've seen some spooky stuff happen.
Oh, you said that thing about your kid that was crazy the other day when you were on that trip.
Yeah, driving from.
He said that's where. What he said?
Friends, my son.
Which one was it?
My oldest son, Devin. He was
younger though. Huh?
Yeah, he was like maybe 3. No, he was like he was 3, and we used to go over to Clearwater a lot, go to the beach. So we was coming back on a Sunday evening. It's probably like maybe 10:30 because it's dark, and it's like we just driving the car silent. And he look over in the field, and he barely talking. He's like, "Me and my friends died over there," and me and my wife were like. And the car got real quiet, and he was like, went into detail. He was like, they were in the car and they was driving real fast, and they ran into that tree. And I was like, and I'm talking about even right now, I get goosebumps.
Oh, I see him on your arm, bro, dude. That is crazy, bro.
And I was like,
that's right because you mentioned it when I talked about the reincarnation.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I believe that. I mean, I believe it's all kind of stuff going on around us, but I'm with, like I go back, I'm with Jackie. I'm not coming in there to try to talk to the people, be like, get out of here, because Corey's in here. Yeah. No, bro.
I'm not expecting
some sage in my pocket.
Don't make me burn my sage.
I'm not expecting her to come in there like that, but shit, man, let me know. Like, when you peek your head in, you got me awake, say, hey, you might want to get the fuck out of this room, and we might want to move now.
Just leave me in there for round 2.
Or don't tell me at all. Like
she gotta tell you.
Yeah,
she gotta tell you.
But if I didn't know anything, you know, she's got to tell me for her, or she got to tell me for me.
I would say she has to tell you for her, because if she heard something she didn't, and then your story's different, then somebody broke in, or you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It could have went.
Yeah, that's true. Could be some shit happening in the next room or something, and somebody being fucked up, and I said something.
Somebody
so,
in the closet.
Yeah, somebody. You ever had an experience? Weird experience?
That's why I'm not talking about it because I never. Out of the top of my head, I can't think of anything.
Right.
Yeah, like all my shit is.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Nah. Like I don't throw anything that way.
A lot of people don't, man.
Spirits.
They're just like my brother doesn't. He's just like,
I believe.
I mean, you almost have to.
I'm more of a what's that called when you do things in order? Like you always like what people like professionals have it. What's that called? That they have a certain lineup that they do. It's something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more leaning towards that than ghost and shit.
Right.
Trying to think of the word. I'm pulling up blank right now.
Well, when you do have an experience, let me know because I'd like to hear.
If it ever happens, I'm bringing it to the pod.
Yeah, it's kind of like like I can't say that when I say that I've never had deja vu and everybody else has.
Yeah,
I'm that guy. You know what I mean? So shit's weird, different for all kinds of people. I'm sure there's some sort of reason for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think, and I don't even think it has to do your level of awareness. It could be that when we were growing up, it was like Scooby Doo and stuff like that. So
they say young people could see dead people,
because
their minds are virgin and they haven't really thought of any. They haven't been coached to think shit.
My niece was talking to my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when you lose a niece in my eyes.
Wow. No, she was like, Dad, real talk. She was telling us like her and my dad had conversation like right after he passed.
Wow.
So I bet, bro. And it's like, okay, when my mother-in-law, this is why I believe in like spirits and stuff too. When my mother-in-law passed, we were at the house and like the dogs, for some reason, just went to howling, bro, for no reason. Every dog on the street just went. So, like, you could see her transitioning, bro, and the dogs went, oh.
Whoa, dude.
And then we was like, everybody, like, for probably like a good minute or two.
Wow.
And for no reason, they never made them noises.
Right.
It was just at
that one time. It's one of those moments where it happened and it's never happened before.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to explain it except for maybe one thing. Yeah.
It's not coincidental, I don't think.
Well, that's fucking scary.
The word I was leaning towards was superstitious. I lean more towards that than believing in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, maybe I should not split the pole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah. Shit went bad last time, so I'm not going to do that this time.
Yeah, I'm aware. Like I got like family members, and that's where I probably get it from. It's like if somebody scored a fucking touchdown while everybody's sitting down, it's like, nobody move.
Yeah, I do that.
Where were you? What beer were you drinking?
Yeah.
Next Sunday, we're getting the same beer, even if it's shitty.
I do that too. Are you superstitious? I do that shit. Is everybody else superstitious?
I'm superstitious.
See, so that's
if I was sitting in that chair and then I didn't fucking, or if I had a good scratch off and I have a lucky quarter, I'm using that quarter again. Fuck that.
When I'm coaching, if like once we win and I have on a pair of shoes, I do not change those shoes until we lose those shoes.
Yeah.
Then I change my shoes.
Yeah. That's how you should be, man. Because look, if you don't believe in energy and shit like that, then what are you even here for? Honestly, man, because you got put on a
I believe in nothing. I'm just a robot.
Yeah.
Give me my work. Give me my money.
You're existing on a rock that's floating through nothing.
Yeah.
In the middle of atmosphere that goes on forever, right? So you could choose to think whatever you want, but man, I'm forced to believe that there's something greater out there, and it's always there. So, and then you have these little moments in life that make you feel good and stuff, and then things that make you feel bad and stuff like that. Where does that come from? You know what I mean? Is that just your conscience, or is that really something that's telling you, hey, dude, you shouldn't do that, or hey, man, keep doing that? That's good.
I think it's premonition. I think it's something. I believe it's something that sees before you see it and alarms you. Like, you ever been in a situation? And I know I've been in countless situations where I just be like, man, you need to leave. And I would leave, bro.
Yeah.
And come back maybe 30 minutes later and like all kind of stuff be happening. Be like, whoa.
I'll tell you what happens to me all the time, and I might just be high, but shit moves on me all the time.
Huh?
Like it won't, like my phone, like I'll be looking all over it for it, and I'll get up from this spot right here, right? And I'll go look everywhere, and the fucker will be sitting right here when I left this spot. And I was like, well, I didn't think it was. You know what I mean? And that happens.
On the flower.
Yeah, flower, yeah.
That might be the flowers.
Your name is Corey Tokes, bro. So.
Yeah, that is true.
Or you have a leprechaun playing jokes.
Yeah. Facts plus tax. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back. Lion Podcast.
Please subscribe.
Don't forget. Do what Clemmy said.
Please subscribe.
Clemmy's a good guy. He knows what he's talking about.
Listen to the big man.
Or else.
Father-son suspects in Ahmaud Arbery killing want bond set and 2 charges dropped. Everyone know who Ahmaud Arbery is out there in listener land. Well, he's the guy that was jogging and got approached by the 3 individuals who shot him dead as he was jogging, unarmed.
I wouldn't say approached. I would say run down.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Approach is nice.
So basically, Dickface's attorney is claiming they make an excellent candidate for low bond, indicating Travis was never charged with a crime before. Well, yeah, no shit. You have a cop for a dad. He has a 3-year-old son. And that's going to be a lot better now that a racist, murdering lunatic isn't his daddy and he goes to prison forever, so that would be good. And he's not a flight risk because he doesn't have a passport. So don't forget about William Roddy Bryan. He's facing the same charges as the inbreds. The 3 arrested told police they thought Arbery was a suspect in a series of break-ins. They were charged after video showing the deadly struggle appeared online. Remember that.
That pisses me off.
3 months later. He was killed on February 23rd. The video was released on May 7th. So, and that right there, you just stop everything. That just tells you right there you're protecting killers.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. That 3-month delay, then take action. The moment the video is released, exposes the fuck out of you. That you are protecting killers. You're full of shit, and you have cold-blooded killers in your department. So we see you, Glenn County. So anyways, the McMichaels and Bryan also want charges of malice murder and criminal attempt to commit a felony dropped. The malice murder count charges 2 crimes in 1 count, making it duplicitous. The McMichaels attorneys claimed it does so by trading on a vague and uncertain allegations regarding unlawful chasing in pickup trucks, which inserts an unspecified separate crime of malice murder, namely unlawfully chasing Ahmaud Arbery through the public roadways. The McMichaels attorney argued that the criminal attempt to commit a felony count is also duplicitous because the count alleges both are completed crimes. Unlawfully chasing Ahmaud Arbery in pickup trucks and attempted crime attempt to confine and detain Ahmaud without legal authority. Bryant's attorney filed a motion Thursday looking to adopt the claims made by the McMichaels attorneys to also get those 2 charges dropped. The Cobb County District Attorney's Office declined to comment on Thursday's motion. Surprise, surprise. So... all right, can I comment first?
Yes.
I just want to be Judge Tokes. I want y'all to tell me if I'm pretty close on this, right? An obvious unarmed dude goes jogging by. I'm going to say it again. An obvious unarmed jogger goes jogging by. You go grab deadly weapons and chase him with your buddy with his deadly weapon like you want to do exactly what you ended up doing to him, which was...
Hold on, sorry to cut you off.
Yes, sir.
I'm already pissed off because you already went to go arm yourself on an unarmed person,
right,
with multiple people.
Yeah.
So right there,
yeah,
it's a perfect recipe for failure because trying to detain someone 3 versus 1 should be an easy task, regardless if it's not easy. Realistically, it should be okay fighting. If you have to fight, detain them.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't weapons involved. There's no reason unarmed. Sorry.
Yeah, and and you're protected because he's unarmed and you got a truck, so you just have to stay in your truck, follow him, and call the law, and say, hey, here he is. We think this guy's been robbing houses.
About that, let the police do their job.
Absolutely, man. Just call.
Sorry.
And no, you're absolutely right. So you chased him relentlessly, even so much as hit him with your truck. Remember that? They said Roddy testified to that. Even hit him with the truck, and then you shot him with a fucking shotgun from close range multiple times in the chest with buckshots. Then instead of feeling like the situation got totally out of hand, instead of feeling remorse of any kind, instead of yelling, someone call 911 or something, what does he do? He hovers over Ahmaud and calls him the N-word.
Yeah.
And his own boy Roddy also testified that to be true. Yeah. So to me, that makes this a hate crime. That makes this a modern day lynching. Travis McMichael is a domestic terrorist. And with certainty, there was malice. So this is an insult to fucking everybody that's been out protesting for the right to fucking to do this like this.
It's an insult to malice, bro. To even use that defense in that even suggest that it was no malice involved. Like, why would you chase down anybody? Like, if I seen you and I thought you was the guy that was stealing in my neighborhood, bro, I'm not the police. I'm not fit to be running you down and trying to, I may, if I see you coming out of somebody's house, I will call the police and call 911 and say, I see a suspect, somebody climbing out somebody's window. But if I don't know you can be visiting. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't know what people's intentions are. Now, if he running down the street with a TV or, anything, that's different. But this dude was running for exercise.
Right. And when you do run, I say obvious because it is obvious, man. Look, I've seen millions of people jogging, and not one time have I ever been like, ooh, I wonder if he's packing. You can't jog.
You can't have something in your
running
while you're running.
Or running away from a crime.
Didn't he have almost like a half shirt on? You could see his whole waistband.
You could see it because they had the video of him when he walked into that house and just looked around for like 5 seconds and hauled ass.
I've done that, dude. New house being built in the neighborhood. I'll fucking go check it out.
I've stole lumber.
My fucking,
old lady, and fucking built forts with it.
It's like women do that more than men. Fucking.
Well, that's the thing too, especially if you're in the mood for looking at a new house. Yeah. How do you know he's not looking at what he wants or his dreams?
He's dreaming about
aspirations. To be better and be like, oh, that's how they do that. Wow, that's interesting. Didn't know. Like, the fuck? You think Columbus knew where the fuck he was going, bro?
And he was by himself, man. You know how much I explore when I'm by myself?
That's just natural.
Right.
You running, you feeling good, you got your endorphins going. You seeing new stuff, okay, bro, let me see what that is.
Yeah.
Especially if it's nobody living there and you're not violating nobody, and like you going in there and writing on the walls. No, you just going
vandalizing or something. Give me something, man.
A perfect example was when I went house looking before, well, actually it was during Corona, and we got like good interest rates, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. We're going to look. There was a house with just a bunch of wood on it, and you could see the pipes, and you could see everything, and my ass was in there.
Checking it out. Yeah.
Could have been me, bro.
How it's made.
Walking out.
Right.
Then along comes fucking Mad Max, fucking Thunderdome motherfuckers cruising in trucks with guns strapped out.
What are you doing in there?
I was like, I was thinking of living here, but you're here. Nah, I'm out. Thanks,
do you think he was aware that he was in trouble when they chased after him?
Yeah.
I just think it was pushed to the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could everybody's intention here is to never throw the first punch. It's always like, yo, chill.
For sure.
But, dude, you're getting chased down. There's multiple people. Fight or flight. It's like, he looked fucking exhausted, my guy. He looked so fucking tired.
And he was a football player and in shape, so he could run.
Yeah. And if somebody's been chasing you, and you come around the corner and they have a gun in their hand,
and your adrenaline's jacked like that, dude.
Adrenaline or not, first thought on your head, on your mind, they finna kill me.
They fixing to kill me.
Like, what other thought?
I mean, do you see these fucking guys? You see them, you're definitely thinking they're gonna kill me.
Yeah,
bro, they look like they get 3 months early permits for hunting. It's not even hunting season. Those motherfuckers got permits
just already.
It's like, we're ready. We're strapped.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Just to think about how that all played out.
Well, that was the case that the defense just presented, right? Trying to get that stuff taken away.
Yeah, it's an option.
They always go for the extreme fucking ridiculous shit.
You have to, though. You have to. Legally,
it's like buying a car.
Yeah.
But I hope that the prosecutor sticks to the full charge. I mean, they're not gonna.
Yeah, stick to the
They
guns.
better not
What's
waver,
their fucking, what are they going after?
They better not
That's
waver.
what I want to know.
They're declining to comment on it.
They what?
That district attorney, they declined to comment.
Cobb County.
Shit. Yeah,
they declined to comment. So, It's ongoing. It better not happen. That's all I know, man. It's just sick to even fucking suggest. That's why the court of law is so fucked up.
Right.
Because this shows you in a small sample size that this could go terribly wrong.
Yeah.
Because you could just look at this for many angles, and they're reaching right now, man, on a situation that's so cut and dry. Like, you see this, and you're like, "There's no gray area. This is totally fucked."
There's nothing.
And
they got video,
and there's still people.
I know, but I see Corey because Corey can be devil's advocate or just point out and say, "You see, he attacked him, right?"
Right.
Yeah. And just be that.
They just wanted to
cynical,
talk.
Yeah.
That cynical, and just to say something like that.
And nobody's ever clarified what that third shot was. Nobody's ever. They said 3 shots at the beginning, and now
it's only 2 shots.
You heard 3.
I think it was the dad. No, I heard 3. I think it was the dad firing from over the top.
Yeah, it was definitely a different sound, that first one, man. And for that to be
shotgun.
Think about that. So if the dad actually fired the first shot, which sounded really different than the 2 shotgun blasts at the end, think about that.
Oh yeah.
And he's the cop that was in there for 30 years. Okay, we'll get the dad off first, man. We'll just say, hey, just don't print none of that shit anymore, motherfucker, about that third fucking shot. We're going to forget about that fucking third shot or first shot or whatever the fucking shot.
Talk about Corona.
Yeah, talk about Corona, yeah.
And that'll make it a lot easier to keep everybody's mind on one thing, and then we can get reasonable doubt in there. We could work that in there.
They're just trying to find an angle.
I mean, dude, much sketch.
And a good attorney would. If I'm paying them, that's what I want them to do for me. But it's so cut and dry, bro. It's like I don't understand what kind of defense you can raise. Like, this dude was running, you cornered him and you shot him in cold blood. No reason.
There's nothing to speculate on.
There's nothing to talk about.
They're going to go with this. They're going to say, hey, we thought he was involved in crimes. You have to arrest your own, what's the fucking law? The
citizen's arrest.
Citizen's arrest law in there in Georgia at the time. And these guys thought they were doing their neighborhood a good service.
They did the wrong thing completely. Yeah. They should,
and maybe
should have called the cops and
and maybe their lawyer just calls them dumb straight up and says, "Hey, they're fucking dumb."
Dude, if you call the
and
cops,
that's their defense. I mean, you could do
it. They don't get that because they were in law enforcement. He doesn't get the dumb card. He doesn't get to play the dumb card.
He bet it.
He knows the law.
His dad was.
That's what I'm saying. Dad knew the fucking law, dude.
Sounds like the dad's gonna get off, dude. It sounds like it, man. I'm fucking bro. Everything in my body's telling me, bro. Here we go.
The only reason why I don't think he get off is because he was accomplice. He was an accomplice, and he had every chance to stop his son and to stop them from pursuing that guy. Especially with
because they saw him, and it was even in the article that he said they saw him jogging. And he said, "Hey, Travis, get my guns." And they got the guns. It's like, yo, you could have just went and pursued this dude. He's
That's
little.
What I'm saying. Yeah,
without any deadly force.
By him making the call to mount it up, that's why he not gonna get off.
By making the call to him to get the guns.
He was the call to arms.
Yeah, but then
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean in that situation.
But isn't that the same? Isn't that the same of, like, let's say Trayvon for example, Zimmerman saying when the cop said, "Hey, we don't need you to go after him. You stay in the car right now," and then he gets out and goes anyway.
The only reason why I think it's different in this situation is sad that both of those young men had to lose their life, but the difference is you have audio with Trayvon, and in this situation you have video, and it's plain as day. It's like
you hope.
I mean, you hope that the video speaks. I mean, how else do you look at that though?
Yeah.
And, I mean,
I'm thinking that they're gonna.
Can you be like a bias?
It's gonna
what
come.
Other bias?
How can you see it any other way?
Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm thinking that this is how they're gonna. I'm trying to be devil's advocate. I'm thinking that they're gonna be like, all right, well, this is it then. Bearing arms, right? Where they go grab their guns. Was it obvious that this man jogging did not have a weapon on him? And does it even matter that they went and got their things? Because if it's citizen's arrest, that they got their guns, you could pursue him because you thought that you were gonna have to, have a confrontation where you're gonna have to say, hey, stand still till we get somebody here. But
that's still not. I don't think that's grounds for pulling your weapons out.
Yeah, they better not, dude. They fucking better not, man. This better go smooth. This better just go very nice.
And that goes for anybody, bro. I don't care if you black, brown, white, yellow, pink. A person in the world, not just the United States, you should have the right to run and not have some vigilantes track you down like a hound or a predator, and you've done that wrong. But
just because they think you're
and remember, his father's not even a year into retirement before this happened. Not even a year, and he was known to get in trouble. That's why they retired his ass, dude. They retired him early. They said, dude, we just got to get this guy's
a liability.
He's a liability.
So if he have a history of that, right? And we don't know.
How many people did he terrorize? In
how many lives he ruined?
Right.
Open all his cases.
Right. So, but then, okay. So then, if he's that guy, and then he feels like the reason why he was fired and lost his job was because maybe a black person made a call on him, or something happened where the black person, or he done something to somebody and they weren't black. So now he almost justified in his mind why he hate him.
Right.
So the first one he get a chance to kill, he's gonna kill.
Fuck, man. He's Liam Neeson.
Basically.
What the fuck happened to Liam Neeson, man? Did that ever get worked out with Liam Neeson?
I think so.
I hope so. Because that was a really stupid thing that he did. But, I mean, I'm not going to say I understand, but I understand people doing stupid shit and not thinking about what you're doing. And, whether it was racist or not. I wouldn't know unless I made that motherfucker. Heat of the moment. Right.
What did Liam Neeson do?
It was somebody he knew got raped, right? And he was like, it was a girl. And
he said, I'm going to kill that black motherfucker.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm going to go out and kill the first black motherfucker I find, is what he said.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he said that. I thought he said
that's different.
Yeah.
See,
he said
I would have been in his defense if he said that. Because it could have been any
if he made a singular,
but if it could have been any race,
that guy, then
you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna kill. Nah, because I was thinking
white motherfucker.
I was thinking of just. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I was more lenient, because I thought he was being general. But if he's getting like really racist,
because anytime you bring up a color when you describing anything, I think that should be a trigger for all of us in this room. If you bring up someone's color in a course of conversation while you're angry, I think you done crossed the line. Because it's like, at that point, whatever you say after that is probably going to be racist. I'm just being, you know what I mean? Yeah. If you say black or white, whatever you say after that is going to be, egregious. You might lose everything.
Yeah, so, that might be on you.
Stop so now. If you feel that...
You control your own destiny after that point, buddy. You're on your own.
If you feel that urge to say it, don't let it out.
I've seen that shit happen. I've seen it happen.
Swallow it.
So Judge Tokes says the kid's got to go. He gets life. Be lucky if he doesn't die. Right? Kill him if you have to.
Lethal inject him.
Yeah, but since he has no record, look, I get it. But his dad's a cop. You're not going to have a record if your dad's a fucking cop. Right. So
put him in a gen pop though.
Yeah.
No.
Can you do that?
Like that?
Can you do that for time served?
Yeah, you got to torture him. You know how many people they torture in prison anyway?
Yeah.
You heard?
You torture that motherfucker. If you're going to torture anybody, I'm not for torturing anybody.
Right.
But if you're going to torture somebody and you're going to have a fucked up prison, that fuzzy head motherfucker is the motherfucker you torture. And you torture him good.
You want your cornbread, boy?
Yes. Yeah. You do, man. That's your biscuit.
Give her shit punched in.
Yeah. And so the father now. The father, we need to find out about that third shot, man. Because if he let that, because he was fiddling with his gun even.
But what if he was the mastermind?
Even like this right after that camera comes back to him. Yeah. I remember the shit because I was like, what's he doing? Yeah. He wasn't even getting nowhere. He's standing straight up in the back of his bed.
Jerking off to his son being racist.
Well, I think he's unloading the shell.
I think he was,
what if he had a jam?
No, realistically, I think he was nervous fiddling with the gun. I'm joking about him doing that. Yeah. But I am on board with you that he was like,
there was something going on.
But before that, he was trying to get an angle for a shot.
Yeah.
Before that. Was. Yeah. And it was so weird how Roddy knew right when to scroll away. He was filming the dude jog all the way down the street. He's rolling up on him. Then all of a sudden, when the action happens, he pans out just for a split second and comes right back when he's tangled up with a dude. Just like an officer would have said, hey, man, this is what you don't record because they could get intent then. But if you just pick it up at the end, I want to see the trophy kill. I want to see this. I want this because I want this all over. You know, this is going to be big.
The little groups they
and it'll even clear us because you know these kind of idiots are always thinking they're thinking 8 steps ahead when they're thinking 8 steps behind. He thought this video was going to clear his name.
That's the only reason why he even brought it out.
And that's the only reason he even brought it out.
No, I thought it was like a random dude doing a nice thing.
Yeah, no.
Like, man, I saw something wrong, and it's like, oh wait, I can go to jail too.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
well,
get
that's
in
what
front of
happens
it.
when you're 30 years on the fucking force and nothing ever happens to you and you're untouchable.
Yeah.
You continue that mentality even after you retire, and you bring that onto your son. And you know, we could even blame him for that, man. You know, you are a product of your father.
Yeah, and your son doesn't have the law enforcement experience. He doesn't know the law. He just knows he can get away with it.
He just knows.
Amen, man.
That's 100%.
That's 100% fucking correct, man. So, you know, with that being said, you know, what are we gonna give the dad? 25 years?
I don't know, man. It's
20 on good behavior.
Yep.
He was the ringleader, man. He was the.
No, I think
he was running that shit.
It was the Klan rally.
Yeah.
We
He's
need
the
to
grand wizard on that.
We need to watch that video again and see if he like because if I could
the fact that he was
it's so weird because the initial reports said that there was 3 fucking shots, and then all of a sudden that third shot just was a fugazi. It's like it's gone, and then you even hear the third shot in the fucking video, man. Fuck that.
It's the
fuck
first.
Fuck that.
It's the first shot that's different.
Right,
and then the shotgun,
and they're so distinguishable.
Yeah.
They're so different. One's like a cap gun. One sounds like a little cap gun, dude, and then the other one's a bam, bam, and you know those are the fucking shotguns.
Even if he didn't have a gun in his hand, which he visibly did, even if he didn't point his gun at the kid, which he visibly did, even if he hadn't pulled the trigger, which he visibly did,
right.
He still deserved
twice. He shot him once with a buckshot.
But he still deserved to do 25 to life for this one reason. He was an officer of the law.
Yeah.
He knows the law.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been participating.
He shouldn't be involved in it, and nobody around him, because at that point they were still paying him tax dollars.
Yeah, they're paying his pension, man.
Come on. Ain't like they stopped paying the man.
They need to give the pension to the kid that Travis isn't raising anymore. Yeah. They need to give the pension to the family, and they need to bury them bitches under the jail.
But doesn't Travis?
That's what they need to do, man.
But Travis has a kid.
Yes, 3-year-old.
So Travis has a 3-year-old, and then the other guy has a kid too, right?
I think they got it. I think he has a sister.
Okay.
Remember, because she was posting. Because she took a video of it from the fucking house, and she took a picture, and she was like, "Oops." Yeah. It's like, fuck you, man. Fucking throw her in jail for 5 years too, just for that picture, man. Yeah, bro. Yes, we are not fucking around, dude. We are not fucking around, man.
Let his family get his pension.
Yeah. And let the family get the pension, because the kid and make sure that it all goes to the kid's college. Yeah. Not a penny of it less. Yeah. It all goes into the kid's college, because college is that fucking expensive nowadays. Fucking Jesus, man. I mean, I can't believe that. It goes back to what I'm saying. The court of law works like that, man. They got it like that so they can make their money. They can finagle stuff and say, oh, how much money you got? Okay, well, we got a good lawyer that knows some bullshit. Well, we'll give you Johnny Cochran. He'll make this all about race, even though OJ only hung out with white women. Right. And
shit, won't even go to trial if you got 10 grand.
Yeah.
Don't I
pay
know?
The judge 10 grand.
If you get
20 grand.
Yeah, and depends on what you going in there for. The price is high.
Real talk, man.
But if you got the money to, a lot of people ain't never did no time.
Yeah.
Real talk. Then you look across the spectrum and you got the alleged sheriff's deputy gang. You see that in Compton?
Yeah, bro.
They branded themselves the executioners.
Worldwide News over here.
Oh, shit.
Did you
Worldwide
see that shit?
News.
Dude, they branded themselves the executioners.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
No, so this is a cop gang.
This is a cop.
And it's
this
like
is a
4
real deal.
of them.
LAPD?
No, 40% of the department, dude. Did you not see that?
Yeah, I seen that, but I'm just saying this is
20 of them have tattoos.
Right. This is what I'm saying.
They get matching tattoos of skeletons with Nazi helmets on them and holding an AK-47. They've been known to celebrate shootings with tattoo parties. If you shoot somebody or do something sinister, you join the executioners, dude. It's kind of like getting jumped into a gang. They set illegal arrest quotas. They even harassed the mayor, Asia Brown. They fucking pulled her over. They didn't know she was the mayor. They fucked with her, dude, and she is not fucking around right now. So 40% of that department are executioners. They're doing a full out fucking deal now.
And they don't let women and blacks be in.
Yep, African Americans or blacks.
And on the flip side of that, bro, that's not the only police department.
What police department is this?
This is the one in Compton.
This is Compton.
This is in Compton.
City?
Yes.
City
This is the fucking worst place in
LA.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yes, sir.
I mean LAPD.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just trying to narrow down what department it is.
So the gig's up for that department, dude. City leaders are calling for a federal and state civil rights investigation. And how did all this get exposed? His name is Art Gonzalez. He's a decorated Marine. He witnessed a deputy executioner assaulting another fellow deputy, and he called a confidential tip line for internal affairs. To his surprise, the call was intercepted.
Yeah.
Whoa. The call was fucking intercepted. Dude, I mean, and so they did, and then they started doing all this. They posted a thing on the keypad to go in, and they're saying Art's a rat and stuff like that. I mean, they're just basically just outed this fucking dude, and he's no longer employed with them. They sent him packing.
But the sad part about this, bro, like I did a little research just looking around. I seen that, bro, and that's like it happens a lot.
Well, that's where I was going to get to, but I mean, that's where we're finding out.
Scary,
yeah, Brad.
Well, dude, that's not a really surprise. I mean, that's kind of what we came to the other day when we were all putting our heads together thinking about this. And we told Brad that shit. We were like, Brad, come on, man. Well, Brad came around though. He did. He right before the break. Remember, he goes, there might be some KKKs in there. He did. I
want to hear for that.
Bro, I can't believe you didn't listen to that episode, man.
Yeah,
that's your episode right there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you weren't here for that.
Yeah,
you would have got all in there that day. But also note, the evidence of the secret executioners gang emerged in the wrongful shooting death of Deontay Taylor. The county settled for $7 million on that case. Inspector General ballpark figure all awaiting lawsuits around $50 million. Either fix the goddamn problem or stop charging taxpayers for your countless fuck ups.
That's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off. How do you? That's like us individuals, like you and then Mike and you having a brand, and you're like, nah, we're good with this. Like we're okay with keeping them. It's like, no, bro, you could find better people. You can legit hire someone.
That's like somebody in kindergarten fucking up another student, and you put them in timeout with candy bars. Yeah. And then all the other students, you say, hey, we're going to let Mikey back in here in a second. Yeah.
Everybody be cool.
Yeah. Everybody, that is what it is. Yeah. But you just be nice to him. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to be friends with this guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to get along.
Mikey doesn't mean in the harm when he's biting your ear.
Waterboard his little ass. And we start from scratch. But for real, it's crazy because they'll be like, nah, you know what? We'll swallow that one. Physically, it's not coming out of their pocket. Like they're not paying for that. If it happens, it's gonna change theirs. It's like, like Brandon. I don't know, dog. Example. We gotta let you go, bro. Like, we can't do this. Why? Because that paycheck's coming from you. It's not coming citywide. And when it don't hurt nobody's pocket, it's not gonna hurt the bottom line.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt anybody. No. So like
it's easy. It's easy to just.
So let me get this straight.
I'll pay them.
You kill us. We pay you to go on vacation and get time off from your job, and we pay for whatever you get sued for.
The damages.
Yeah.
So that is the most fucked up. And then you treat us like shit. Like you legit come out and kill this white dude. Did you see this shit? The fucking Ryan Whitaker. Now listen.
Okay, talk to us about Ryan Whitaker.
This guy, right, is a white dude that got killed while he was answering his door in Arizona. So, and look, I'm not saying this because he was white. But this was, in my mind, what an accidental homicide should look like. And I'm mad that I didn't show you the videos before this because I thought you guys would all seen it. But this was a terrible situation that went south real quick, man. There was a caller Mm-hmm. Called, and it was like an apartment, and they're basically like, hey, there's some noise going on. I got to get sleep for work. It's domestic. It sounds like domestic dispute going on down there, something like that, whatever. And then, so the officers, I guess, didn't come right away. So the guy calls back, and he's like, and they're like, he's like, are you guys coming or whatever? So then I think it was 2 calls. Now, I don't misquote me on that. It could have been 1 call, but he ends up going, whatever, just to get him here faster. Whatever. They were like, is it a domestic dispute? What's going on? And he's like, they're being loud, and I got to be up in the morning. And he goes, whatever, to get here quicker, something along the lines. And the cops show up, and one gets on one side of the door. It's dark. It's a dark doorway. One's on one side, one's on the other. There's 2 there. As soon as he opens the door, the cop flashes the light in his face. Now, this dude has a gun back here, like this. He's a tall white dude, look like Brian McIntosh. He looks like B-Mac.
Okay,
but he comes out with his gun, you know, because who the fuck's knocking on my door at whatever, you know, at night? I'm just fucking. His girlfriend was making salsa, and they were playing video games on the fucking thing. He walks out just to check the fucking door. Cop goes, oh, sees the gun in his hand. So he goes down to put the fucking gun down. He puts his other hand up, and the fucking buddy just pow, fires 3 in his back. Dude, he's dead. He's fucking dead. It just happened. And
he was putting...
Dude, he literally, once he saw it was cops, he you know how you get scared because his knees just buckled because he was just like, oh, it's cops. Okay, never mind, guys. We're cool, whatever. And before he could even get hit down to the ground, his buddy on the one side put 3 in his back, dude, and he's just like, oh, and his girlfriend comes running out. What the fuck? I was just making salsa for him. We were playing this video game, and what the fuck? What are you talking about? Domestic dispute. Who the fuck? So, you know, this is just another fucking, and I feel bad for all parties involved, man, because I could see the cops are outside a dark doorway, dude. They don't want to. Look, the last thing cops probably want to do is go knocking on a fucking door. You know what I mean? True story, man.
Anything could go wrong.
Anything could go wrong. I don't want this. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Especially you're a target right now.
Yeah, that fucking caller though, man. I hope he got a good night's sleep. I hope that motherfucker got a good night's sleep. You know, because this is what you got to think about when you do these things.
When you calling 911 just because you're uncomfortable.
Right, because you're hearing thuds or some shit. It's like, dude, it's an apartment. Then get a fucking house.
Yeah. They got the Call of Duty turned up too loud.
That's what it is. They hear gunshots.
Yeah, and they said that too because they said they knocked and they said Arizona police. They didn't say it that loud, but they said it. And that's why they probably didn't hear it, because they had it loud. But the dude's like, let me get my fucking gun, dude. Who's knocking this late at night? You know, I'm going to get my piece. He wasn't like coming out there waving it at nobody. He just had it. He had it right there like this. And then they were like, hey, please. And once he heard that, he's like, oh, shit. He's putting it down. And he goes, bah. Done, dude. Done. So, you know, and I'm not saying, you know, that to me looks like an accident. So you know what I mean? That to me looks like a fucking accident. That's not, you know, choking an unarmed dude out for selling loose cigarettes. That's not killing a woman because she wouldn't put a cigarette out at a routine traffic stop and hanging her and saying she hung herself. You know, that's not shit like that. You know, that's not kneeling on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds or something like that. That's just some shit that just fucking goes down, you know? And I feel terrible for all parties involved for that. That's just fucking tragic right there, man.
It's a bad decision in a split-second call, you know?
Right. And it really
chose poorly.
It really wasn't even a decision in my mind, though. It's like everybody there, the bad decision was the fucking person not going down there and just knocking on the door and saying, could you guys turn it down a little bit? I'm trying to fucking sleep. I know it's not a domestic.
As a neighbor,
yeah,
you would always think to resolve before getting law enforcement involved, like, hey man, like neighbor to neighbor, like I got to work tomorrow, or like, you know what I mean? You try to have them see your point of view.
And in that situation, even in that situation, if you a real neighbor, before that, you catch them outside, be like, hey bro, I know y'all like y'all video games, but I be trying to sleep because I got it. And you know what I'm saying? Right. You don't even have to go down there and make a scene. You know what I'm saying? Be a human.
Yeah.
Everything ain't got to be about you. Mm-hmm. But that's the problem. A lot of people want it. It's like you're uncomfortable, so you call 911, and these people are already stressed out, and you're calling them over. You're not being comfortable at the end of the day. Now, if somebody is like getting hurt and it's a crime, a real crime in action, by all means, please call the police.
Look, man, I'm not even.
It's about your discomfort.
Don't
call the police.
Even the guy that called, though, man, I'm not going to be too hard on him because, dude, he was trying to sleep, and I've been a cranky motherfucker when I'm trying to sleep too. And if I hear some shit or whatever, look, I'm just saying it's a dead man here, dude, and I'm not going to put that on him. I'm sure he feels terrible.
You would go over there and knock on the door.
I fucking 100% would, because I would know that they could be smoking or something, and if a cop comes, it could be way worse than just this is the question: did he really think there was a domestic dispute? Because if you could hear people actually, you know the difference between loud music and fucking domestic dispute too.
I think that call was Karen and.
Yeah.
I got to see this guy. Yeah.
Definitely. I agree.
Think that call was 100% Karen and it's just like, because that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make. I don't know, dog. Like, I lived in the city, so maybe I was used to it. But now take me out the city, right? So it's like, oh, you're used to it, so that's your life. Okay, prime example. You, Corey, have someone that fucking walks like a elephant on one fucking floor above you.
Right.
How many times have you called?
Right. Never.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
But somebody could be getting killed upstairs. There could be a tussle upstairs every single time.
Right.
But your go-to isn't like, oh, I'm gonna call the cops.
But it sounds like that every day, though.
Or they're fucking really good.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying your initial reaction is not the call. It's gonna be like,
or somebody's fucking more than I am.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, you're at 100% right about that, man. But I just want to get this out before we take a break real quick. Georgia cops open fire on kids running home to get their father after a traffic stop. Did you see this one?
Yeah, I seen. Yeah.
Okay, so this was in Georgia. Surprise, surprise. They're on all over this fucking list. Kids were ages 9, 12, 14, 15, and 16. The 16-year-old in the front told his younger siblings in the back seat to go get their father because they were right there at the house. The two in the front seat stayed. Were dragged out of the car. The 15-year-old was pistol whipped and even tased. For what? For nothing. Waycross police confirmed they fired their guns because they fired the guns at the kids that were running away. They fired the guns but have no specified reason why. They also never specified why they pulled their car over in the first place. Fucking, isn't this amazing?
Wow.
Oh, and by the way, the 15-year-old that was pistol whipped was detained and bleeding in the backseat of the cop car, waiting not for medical attention. No. He was waiting for the kids that ran away to be brought back for questioning. They wouldn't even get this motherfucker. He's leaking all down his face, dude. And I mean, you know what a pistol whip does, bro. You fucking a 15-year-old dude, you give him a wicked concussion, man. Yeah. You'd be lucky if he doesn't need a hospital. He needs a hospital.
He's a human.
And there was also, also there was 2 bullet holes in the vehicle. They just sprayed bullets, dude, at these fucking kids that were running away. You can't see that they're 9, 12, 14, and 15, or 9, 12, and 14. The 15 and 16 stayed in the front seat and got their ass whooped.
Wow.
Dude, and what statistic does that go under?
Hey, man.
Exactly. So... And then we had a schoolgirl that was just got her ass whooped for a school cop using excessive force on a little girl. This is all in 1 week, man. We just had a group of skateboard kids at a bus stop get approached by a bum asking for drugs. They said, fuck off. The bum got violent, pulled a knife, fight broke out. Manager from wherever calls the cops. Somebody else called the cops. So there was conflicting reports. And then the cops arrive, draw the guns on the black skateboard kids, and the crazy guy vanishes. And they had massive fucking guns on these kids while they had their hands up. And it was one of those situations, a standoff where it's like, don't fucking move. And, this was a mistake. Fine. I get it. But this is why we need a working relationship between cops and the public, man. Because there was 3 women on standby right next to these cops telling them what happened and not to shoot the victims, pointing them in the direction that the fucking guy went. They're like, he went that way. He has a fucking knife. He's fucking was threatening all the kids that were going to stab him. And they had to protect themselves with skateboards. He went that way. And the cops are just like, back the fuck up,
Not even listening.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. If we have a working relationship, things like this could get resolved way more peacefully, man.
Well, that and it de-escalates faster.
Right.
Because you walk up knowingly like, hey, let's talk because we're here on about a call. Not trying to make the situation worse. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
And you know what? Those people, all those people in those unfortunate situations deserve it because of black on black crime, bro.
Right. Look, this is what
you know what I mean?
This is what we
That's
know.
That's people justification, and that don't make any sense.
I agree. This is what we know of all in 1 week. This is how much of it are we not seeing?
Was this in Georgia also?
I don't know what that was, but shout out to Art Gonzalez though. You did the right thing, even though you lost your job over it, man. We'll be back. Welcome back, Lion Podcast. I'm feeling the vibes in this song. It's like taking me there. Soaring through the clouds.
I just see a
Cloud 9.
a hot little Japanese
Got
lady.
the loud pine. Ooh wee. Make moves like 2-3.
She's about to speak to you.
Oh
no.
I feel like I'm at a beach vibe. Like I'm looking out at a sunset. And like it's closing on my IG. Like it's panning out.
I just get in these good moods when I'm fucking tired as fuck. It's weird, man. Usually, because I get cranky when I'm tired too, man. But if I stay up all night and I'm working, it's a different deal.
Wait, Tarantino flow. What if you are the ghost?
I get a bit
and you feel
delirious.
better. You're still asleep right now.
Oh, I like that.
Yowzer.
Bruce Willis. Kevin Durant tries to steal a fan's girlfriend after the fan criticizes him on Twitter.
Did he succeed?
Listen to this shit, bro. So Kevin Durant is getting creative with the way he trolls fans who goes on rants against them on social media.
Your girl.
On Sunday, Twitter user
Sleeve.
Z the Creator went on an explicit rant going in on KD. Basically, KD made a prediction that the Clippers would beat the Bucks for the title. Z calls him out for being a hoe. And he goes on this rant. You know how you can rant on Twitter? He goes on a verbal, with the audios. The audio. He says KD is trolling LeBron because KD is jealous of LeBron. Like he's like, dude, you're his best friend and shit, and you're just dismissing him like he's not even there and shit. He made some valid points, but he went hard on him, dude. I mean, he was calling him a bitch and stuff, and then, like all kinds of shit. So it was like a 10-minute rant, right?
Right.
Now, mind you, Z is just a fan. This is a regular, everyday dude. You know what I mean?
So he's not even an NBA player.
Yeah.
So he just so Z just got a regular girl. Where's he from? Hope he from
She must be hot.
Yeah. But either way, bro, I hope he's not like from some backwoods town somewhere.
Yeah, no,
because she gonna lose. She finna leave him.
Yeah, no, he's I don't know where he's from, but Kevin Durant replies, right? He comes back, dude. This shit gets good. He goes, somebody's pissed. Now you shouldn't be paying attention to any fucking fan. Like, dude, come on, man.
But he's not playing.
Yeah.
And
look at Brooklyn coming to defend this man right
he's
now.
He's not playing, right?
I love it.
And he got time today.
So he
got bubble frustration.
So he go take people girlfriends, man.
The most workout he's getting is the Twitter fingers right now.
Yeah, he's probably bored. Well, that's where I was going to go a little bit later.
Keep going.
So KD replied, somebody's pissed, right?
Bubble fever.
But that wasn't enough. Then KD follows Z's girlfriend on Twitter, dude.
No.
And that wasn't enough. Then he goes and likes all her pictures on Twitter.
No.
Dude, so Z replies back. He goes, look at this beta male weirdo. Now he went and followed my girl, laughed my ass off. It's certified weirdo. So KD obviously can't go away. KD then replies back and says, my bad. I accidentally pressed the follow and liked all her pics. My phone is tripping.
He's such a troll.
He is, dude. He's
a professional troll.
Where does troll turn to stalker though, dude?
I mean, it's not because he's trolling them real hard.
Honestly, if it wasn't KD, you would say it's stalking.
For sure.
Because someone had a comment, someone said something. Now he's after your girl.
But KD got burner accounts and everything to troll.
Right. And that's what he called it. That's why it triggered KD, because he called him out on that 10-minute rant that he did. He's like, this little pussy's got burner accounts. He can't even be a real man and just say what the fuck he wants to say. I mean, he went off on him, dude.
Right.
Then later, KD couldn't resist again. He tweets, laugh out loud, you're enjoying. No, then he replies back, yeah. So he goes, laugh out loud, you're enjoying this experience. You won't forget about this day ever.
Wow. That's good trolling, bro.
So either KD is really fucking awesome and I'm doing, he's doing this for fun and he's an awesome dude and I would actually be like, that's pretty dope.
I think that's really
or he's a skinny version of OJ waiting to happen.
No, bro. I hope not, man.
I mean, what is it, man?
I hope that man ain't looking to try to lop somebody's head off, man, for nothing.
No, I'm saying though, but he trolls everybody, dude. It's like almost like he spends more time on Twitter.
But this is his era, though. Like, he knows how to work.
Yeah, but no other player does this.
Because
but he has time right now.
Yeah.
But no other player even does it when they have time. He shouldn't have time. He's fucking
right now. This is fucking weird.
No,
it is weird.
But listen,
it's fucking odd.
Damian Lillard's he's taking shots.
Behavior.
He's going back and forth with Skip Bayless right
though.
now.
But that's Skip Bayless. It ain't just me.
But I'm saying,
you know what I mean?
I know, but I'm saying though, if you take away the title, like we took away Kevin Durant's title,
I'm gonna start beefing with KD
as a player.
I could do this,
bro.
I got this.
No,
do you tweet?
I got this, dude. Yes. Yes,
your guys don't know how
I was
to
born
retweet.
for this.
He be tweeting some.
He don't even know how to tweet, bro.
He'll tweet some Donald Trump shit.
Yeah.
He'll be like, "Yo, Kevin Durant, you suck so much."
No. You just gotta get. Obviously he's sensitive.
No, I'm joking, but
so
I'm
you
saying
just gotta say something that's true.
You can tweet out to him from the Lion Podcast right now.
Listen,
Can you come
I
up-
ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna use a burner. I'm gonna use a burner account.
Can you come up with shit that will sting?
Yes, that's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah.
So you got to come up with something that hurts. So just say he looks like ET with a hoodie on.
Bro.
That's it. Done. He's attacking me right after that.
Bro, okay.
He's gonna like all your girl stuff though.
Yeah.
I welcome that. I want her to go. Let's get that. Let's go.
Yeah,
What we got
go
there?
get that bag.
How much does KD get a year?
Hey.
Baby, just one time. Just one time. Just one time.
All right.
Get pregnant.
You'll never see her again.
I never see her again. ET done took my bitch.
He done
What
phone
the
home,
fuck?
bitch.
Right.
Where is she? KD tweets.
Yo, you think that's gonna happen to this guy though? You think he's gonna come back for this girl? I bet she does. Do you think eventually because he hit her up, right? And it's funny to him now because she hasn't done nothing, right? She's a loyal girl right now. But how long is that gonna last before she calls KD?
She gonna think about it.
Exactly. How long is that gonna happen before she
Was he
calls
playing?
KD?
Was he for real?
Going out with the girls.
How
She's
long?
got a burner account.
Yeah, she's got the burner account.
Yeah.
But how long does that go though before she tags him and go? What the first argument? You
I
know?
don't know, bro.
Z the creator better
Probably.
be real good to his girl.
Well,
What?
that'll probably after he doesn't throw out the trash. He's like, I'll throw out the trash for KD, right?
Yeah.
She'll bring it up to him like,
Yeah.
I'll be the person that throws it out in Malibu.
Yeah, just
in
like
Dumbo.
Hey, this
I'll be
the-
out
Hey.
in Dumbo throwing out the trash.
This is the weird
You
hurt.
see this bitch with red bottoms
My
on.
mama said I should be with KD instead of you. Be like, dang.
You can't even box out yourself, just throwing mad shade at him. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I just think
If it was Brady coming after your one, when you'd be like, "It's a package deal, Tom. I'm gonna come too.
Yeah.
I'll wash your socks.
Can I watch?
I'll make you a cheeseburger."
Brady said, "No."
Now she wouldn't go after ET, but she might leave my ass for Brady though.
Brady sends the text. Corey's like,
I wouldn't blame her.
Hey Tom, no, listen. I like green drinks too, man. I'm all about that.
Hey, I'm a healthy person
I'm a
too.
juicer.
I like avocado ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, no, but I just think it's weird that he's messing with
It is
fans.
weird,
dude.
but
It's
this
weird.
is his-
It's
this-
different.
this
It's
is
di-
his-
we've never seen it, but then again, we've only been doing this for like 20 years with technology like this.
That's what I'm saying. This is
And
his
Twitter's
thing.
only been
It's
around
like,
for what, 10
This is
years?
his way to remember because now he has an outing. Now he has a voice too. And for him to be grimy back, he can't call him a cornball over the internet because he doesn't know what he does. But if he fucks his girl,
Yeah,
he kind of wins.
checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like I'm hurt on the court. You're
and then you
hurt in
send
real
a,
life.
You send a picture of her panties and just post that on Twitter.
No, it's gonna be
Like,
her
got
throwing out
you.
the trash with
Dang.
expensive heels on.
See you later.
Okay, so what
That
would he
hurt.
do to a fan that pissed him off that doesn't have a girl or a hot girl he wants? What's next?
Yeah, and where's Kevin Durant's girlfriend?
I don't
he
know.
have
You know what I mean? That's weird too.
But
Does he
Z
have
couldn't get his girlfriend.
Does maybe KD likes dudes?
Or is it over
Maybe
a
KD's
relationship?
gay.
That
Maybe it's Gady.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, dude. Maybe.
On,
dude,
man.
He only mess with dudes. He only mess with dudes, and I never seen him with a girl.
Gady.
Maybe he's got a harem.
Man, I don't know, man.
Maybe,
KD, man.
maybe, dude. It's 2020.
He
dude.
might have a harem. Why wouldn't he come out then?
Right. Look how tall he is.
Got him on the payroll.
Yeah, man.
He hasn't played yet.
I don't even know what tall. Why?
cheddar.
I just said, look how tall he is. I don't even know what that's got to do with
You
it.
know he got a bone.
And what he said is like
The funny shit is none of y'all noticed. I said that shit. All y'all just kept talking. I was like, none of y'all
I
heard
heard you
that.
say it, and I'm like, what? Okay.
What the fuck does that mean?
What you doing over there?
He wears big socks and big shoes.
And a big Twitter account.
He does look like fucking E.T. with his hoodie on. Quick topics.
Glow in the dark. Ouch.
Colin,
Right now, this is out.
I think, dude, could you imagine that dude naked though? Like he's so weird looking.
man,
His
no,
structure's
bro,
so like
no,
tall
hey.
and skinny.
Quick topic.
Hey,
Quick
man.
topic. Quick
It's
topic.
like one of those.
What's the topic?
It's like one of those ultra skinny chicks that you're like, girl, eat a sandwich, girl. Eat
What
a
topic
sandwich.
you got, Corey?
All right, quick topics.
My stomach hurt.
It happens. Colin Cowherd predicting the Bucks and Ravens in the Super Bowl. Like it or not,
Not.
who's going?
I go Ravens Saints.
You're an asshole for that. But I
Sorry,
like it.
I don't think the
But I
dream
like
team's
it
gonna
though
come
because
alive
the
the
Saints
first year.
because the Saints are vets and they did get Emmanuel Sanders and fucking Drew Brees gonna utilize every bit of that.
Plus, Drew Brees got like some firepower because he knows people are gonna be on his ass. So he's like, I gotta play good this year.
And not only
I
that,
can't
but everybody's
fuck up.
talking about Brady's arm staying up when Brady faded last year a little bit with the arm department.
Yeah.
And Drew Brees is probably over there going, bitch, I ain't lost a fucking ounce of my throw and nobody's talking about me. So that's probably firing him up too because you always don't give people motivation, the extra motivation that don't need it.
Yeah. And Brady learned, and the one thing people got to understand, Brady is learning new terminology. So they got to some kind of way merge Bruce Arians and Brady's terminologies so that it can make sense for both of them.
Yeah.
So
New coach, new quarterback.
This, y'all think Brady said since his first year, bro, he haven't had to look at the playbook.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he done played all those years on autopilot, bro.
Yeah, but most of that shit's the same too, though.
No, bro.
There's a lot of the playbook that you're looking at the same, man. It's just called something different.
No, but I'm saying concept is totally different.
What do you mean by that? Specify.
I mean,
Elaborate,
a concept is totally different. So if I'm a running like Josh McDaniels may like to attack the seams.
Okay.
In his offense.
Gotcha.
You know, Bruce Arians may want to attack the outside.
Right.
Which in the flats, and it's like it's just different terminologies. So then, what would be a drag at the New England would be totally different.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be the same thing,
right.
but a totally different word. You would call it in a totally different situation.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, see, but Brady's got at that anyway because he audibles all the time.
I don't think that's a problem. I think they already got past that point.
So, do you like it or not? The Saints and Ravens.
No.
Right, who do you got?
Ravens.
Bucks and
Bucks.
Ravens.
Bucks
So who
and
do you got?
Ravens.
Who do you got?
I got the Ravens, and I like his pick. I like the Saints. I can see that.
Okay. All right, Mike. Like it or not?
Damn.
Bucks and Ravens. Colin Cowherd.
Bucks and Ravens. I think that it's a strong chance, but no, I don't think so. I don't think they can get past
It's a big order.
Kansas City.
It's a big order for both teams, dude. I don't think
the Ravens can beat Kansas City.
You don't think so?
Yeah, and I'm
Not yet.
I don't like it, but not for the for the Bucks kind of too because look, they're new and it's a new system. It's a big order. It's a big order to fill. But the Ravens, I've been saying I do not think they're going to have the season that everybody thinks they're going to have this season. I've been on that. I'm going to stay on that. I know that they're loaded. They got talent all over the place. If I call this, it'll be fucking iconic. But I just don't. I don't see Lamar Jackson holding up.
I think he's going to get hurt. doing that crazy shit.
And it's not.
I mean, he takes a lot of risks, man.
I think his passing's gonna. I think his passing's gonna fucking.
But he's been a passer since he's been a kid.
Yeah, but dude, I mean,
but I'm saying the same thing you saying right now is the same reason why he didn't go. He could have went to Florida State. He could have went to Miami.
Yeah, but you realize the faster you are, the harder you run into those walls, dude, of meat that just kill you.
Bro, I'm telling you, he making grown men grab air, bro.
I'm telling you, you're right. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. I'm not denying any of that. I am not denying. I just said if I call this, it will be the craziest call.
I can't. I understand where you're coming from, bro. But even Brady walk up to this man and say, "Hey, bro, what you doing?"
You know who I think's coming for real is San Fran is going to be back out, and they're going to be for real.
I almost said that.
San Fran ain't fucking around.
So you saying San Fran?
I'm not saying they're going to make the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. All right, who the fuck do I got in the Super Bowl?
You got to take the Bucks, them your boys.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be real too. I'm trying to make sure that this isn't a biased decision right here. I'm trying to really, really fucking see. I think it's going to be Kansas City. Kansas. I can't believe y'all didn't say Kansas City.
I did. I said they won't get past Kansas City.
He said they won't get past Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I think that
Kansas City and the Saints, man.
Yeah.
I could see that. Breeze versus Mahomes, dude.
Another.
Yeah.
Tell me that ain't a fucking
timer. Another goat.
Another
old king.
I don't want
because I do give Omar props on that fucking Saints call.
The only reason in that situation I don't pick the Chiefs because I told y'all a while back I think they're gonna win 5 or 6, and I don't want to jinx them. So I
you avoided that.
I think Lamar the only person that'll get in his way, bro. But
another team that nobody's talking about
Who?
is. But they should be talking about because the quarterback overcame some big obstacles last season. Minnesota. Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins.
He's got some outrageous numbers like
passer
rating, dude.
Finally won a primetime game and won a playoff game.
Yeah,
bro, that's big milestone.
Kirk Cousins is Matthew Stafford, bro.
No, Matthew Stafford never did that. He never won a playoff game, did he?
Bro,
he never made the playoffs, did he?
He one step above Matthew Stafford.
Damn,
bro.
That's a bold statement.
But he's in
right
the same
there.
situation.
Huh?
I think Matthew Stafford's actually better than Kirk Cousins. The only thing
he's just surrounded by the same type.
Bro, what I'm saying is Matthew Stafford, Kirk Cousins, the dude in Atlanta,
Dak Prescott.
all them people, the same people.
Dallas, they're sleeping on too.
Nah, I'm a Cowboy fan.
No, I'm saying people. You're not, but the Dallas fan.
What about the Texans?
No, not yet. But they just got rid of DeAndre Hopkins. Them fucks, man. I don't know why they did that shit. I'm trying to think about anybody else, but anyway.
What about the Cardinals?
The Cardinals are going to be good. They're young and they're going to be up there. They got DeAndre.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and fucking they're going to be all right. Conspiracy theory bubble trouble. Reports that teams could possibly be throwing games for a Portland Lakers first round playoff matchup. Like it or not.
The reason why I don't like it, we were talking it before the show. The reason why I don't like it is because if that was anywhere close to true, why did they try to beat them? Because the only reason why they lost is because Damian Lillard missed the free throws.
Yeah, you talking about the Clippers game?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So
No, the Clippers ended up winning.
I know, but if that conspiracy, that's what I'm saying. I don't like it.
Well, because the report was because Doc Rivers benched Kawhi Leonard the whole game. He basically rested him, and that could have been a good game for them to compete. And then at the final 5 minutes of the game, they were down 3, and he benched Paul George for the final 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So he thought.
So then, I'm in.
And then in the conference meeting after the post game, they basically asked. Doc played it right like he always does. Says, "Hey, that's the way it does. The minute restriction was up, done deal." Later, it was a Doc answer. But when they asked Paul George, Paul George smirked and he was like, "Yeah, minutes restriction, whatever." So if they lose and Portland moves into the playoffs, and Portland's been playing awesome, they got Nurkic back, they got Melo playing at all-time level.
Yeah, nobody don't want to play Portland.
And who's
right
playing?
now.
And who will they be playing? LA at number 1. So they want to knock LA off. and they want to get Portland in because they know they're hot right now and they will fuck them up or at least be a big problem, dude.
Yeah.
I think that it's likely they could lose to Portland, man.
Who? LeBron?
Dude, I'm telling you right now, they are.
AD?
Listen, man. I know. I'm tripping, ain't I?
Bro.
I'm tripping, ain't I? Man, I've been listening to the hype, man. I've been worried and stuff. Did you see Luka the other night? Bro, these guys got game, bro. Did you see fucking, there was so many good people that have been balling the fuck out. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. The whole fucking thing. So you like it or not?
I like it. It's a game plan. You game plan prior. Shots to them for thinking ahead.
Okay. Well, you like it or not, Clemmy? Conspiracy theory bubble reports that teams could possibly be throwing games for Portland Lakers first round playoffs. Like it or not?
I like it because I can see it happen.
Yeah,
and
you want Portland, don't you? Just to shut them up?
No, it's not. I don't want Portland, bro.
You don't want them?
Not right now.
First round. I know they're hot.
They hot.
Dame can't miss. Neither can McCollum.
But they don't scare me. They don't scare me at all because I don't think you can. I don't think people understand what LeBron them doing right now. And LeBron do this every year. He like Tom Brady.
I know. Playoff LeBron is not regular season LeBron, right? Mm-hmm. He turns it on. Yeah, he does, man.
Please.
He saves it for the whole year. Bruh. Yeah, he does.
Yo, Lakers can either play the Grizzlies or the Blazers. You want to play the Grizzlies?
I want to play the Grizzlies. I want to get the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Clippers can end up playing the Mavs. That's hard.
Come on.
Yeah, that is hard. Yeah, they might I'm calling that. Okay, you're hearing it here now first. If the Mavericks see the Clippers, bye-bye Clippers.
No.
Bye-bye Clippers. So you heard it here. And I'll bet money. If anybody wants to put some money on that shit, I got the Mavericks.
Wait. I want to double down.
You double the fuck down.
I want to double down because
I'm about to win a bunch of money.
Because
reports that teams could possibly be throwing games for a Portland Lakers first round playoff matchup.
No.
Really? I thought you would like it because of strategy.
I don't like it either. No, I don't like it either, man. Anytime you throw something,
but it's strategy. It's
you're
not
teaching the wrong message.
The message is don't play the best team in the first round.
I think that's an easy answer.
You better be sure if you're fucking saying that.
I think they're petty.
Yeah, man.
I think them guys that petty. And then that smaller environment.
They are being petty. They're going, fuck LeBron. We're going to sabotage him, and we're going to get him knocked out. We want him to play Lillard.
Bro, if your football team's running the ball, if your football team's running the ball, you're not going to be like, throw it, pussies. Throw it.
I'm just saying that these are different people.
They're the closest thing to Golden State hitting threes.
Dude, they've been petty to LeBron their whole career. This is the whole reason KD went to fucking Golden State. Yeah. By the way, Kevin Durant should have got Clay and Steph to help him score. Maybe he could have got that pussy if he would have helped them score. Maybe he would have got that chick to like him back. I just thought of that. Cheap ass bastard. I don't like it either. I think it's a cheap way to be, man. I think it's sending the wrong message, man, because you don't want to take that into next season. Dude, you never want to lose on purpose. It sends the wrong fucking message no matter what. You finish it how you finish it. You play hard. You leave it all on the floor 100% every time because losing's contagious too, dude. Yeah. It could get in your fucking head, man. You could start losing. All of a sudden now you develop these bad tendencies, and next thing you're doing stupid out of character shit, and you're like, God damn it, this all started when we fucking tanked those games. We should have never done that shit. And you can't, and sometimes you can't get it back, dude, and it's a bad message to send. I don't recommend anybody does that shit, and not for nothing, there's people that go pay to see those games before, not anymore, but we're watching on TV too, and we're wasting our time. Play.
But I think that's just for us to get to talking, because I can't see you being in that situation and throwing a game when you can win and be in a better playoff standing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, look, this is what I'm saying, though. The Clippers were throwing it for the Portland to get in.
So they was playing Portland.
If you're playing to win the championship and you're the Clippers, you don't do that shit.
But then, I mean if that's the
case. They ended up winning the game anyway, but it wasn't really...
So if they end up winning the game anyways, that's the part that I don't understand why. Because
they barely won the game. They were down. It was 5 minutes left. Paul George. They rested Kawhi the whole game.
Right.
And they're playing Portland. Come on, man. That's a good game to fucking practice. That's a playoff game. It's the same atmosphere. Let's go. Let's play everybody. So they rested Kawhi, and 5 minutes left. They were down 3, and they benched Paul George.
But maybe they don't want to. Maybe they don't want to play him. Like, they don't want to play Kawhi against them because
it's a clutch situation. It's 3 more minutes, dude. Finish the game. You're down 3. Or 5 minutes. You're down 3.
Now, haven't you all had a coach make a fucking bonehead judgment that you didn't understand? Couldn't even fathom why?
But the
Did you ever
coach
think he was losing on
Yeah,
purpose?
but the coach's reasoning didn't add up, though. He said there was for minutes restriction. And it's like, dude, why would you play him the whole game?
If Portland is hot, right, and you saying nobody don't want to see Portland right now because of how good they playing, even if you put Portland in a position to beat the Lakers, what if they get to the conference finals? You got to play them, and they just played you, and they understand how to defend you now because they done put their offense against your defense.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm going back to my bold. If the Mavericks have the fucking Clippers, dude, say night-night to the Clippers.
Bro,
say night-night to the Clippers, man. They don't have it to take down that force, dude. I'm telling you right now, them boys, and you know who the X factor is? Curry. Baby Curry. Seth Curry, his brother.
I like his game, but bro, no.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's the X factor right there. They're going to light them up.
So you said Kawhi Leonard and Paul George going to let
Kristaps Porzingis looks fucking good, dude.
He do. I like his game. I like his game. I like this game in New York.
If he stays healthy, dude, they're in trouble over there.
The season ends soon. Like
two
week and a half.
2 games. 3 games.
It's a week and a half because the beginning of the first round is August 17th.
All right. So.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's the first round. The first round's August 17th. Correct.
Last one. All right, now this is going to be a little bit different, but I want to see what y'all think about this. I think we all need to make a pact right now. If LeBron James finds a way to win this seemingly impossible title right now, which everybody's not even counting him in. Clemmy's the only one that's as confident as anything. Nobody's got LeBron winning. If he finds a way to win this, Go Talk is over, like it or not.
No, it's not. It's not over. Especially with the circumstances, it's not over. You don't got people in their prime, like shape. You don't got people playing at their top level.
I think they are playing at the best level ever.
I agree.
Nah, man.
I think so.
Not off.
How do you?
That's like me having you go to work and sending you home and then calling you back in. You know you're coming in sluggish. You're not coming in prime.
I don't know, man.
You're going to be coming in like,
there's some
all right,
pretty good basketball going on.
It's all basketball all the time, man.
Yeah, but everybody's job is calculated. Everybody's job is muscle memory. Everybody has their same.
Okay, this is why I think different. Because before the bubble, I only had 1, maybe 2 teams that could beat the Lakers in my head. Mm-hmm. Now, I have like a handful that I'm like, shit, dude. Any of them could get them.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking on Go Talk.
So why for that?
Go
you know
Talk.
What I mean?
Go Talk to
it's harder.
The playoff format stays the same way.
It is. I think it's all West, all East.
Right. So, but I mean, in a way, you get the same amount of games in the playoffs, or are they condensing it?
Nah, I think they depend because I know depending on if you're tied or not.
Yeah.
Like the team that's trying to get in has to beat you twice. The team in has to win only once. That's if it's tied.
So
they have to duel it out. Now, after the fact, the actual tournament, I don't know if it's 3-game, 5-game series. I don't know. Okay.
What are we liking?
Goat Talk for LeBron James.
All right. We all need to make a pact. If LeBron James find a way to win the seemingly impossible title, Goat Talk is over, like it or not.
Meaning give it to LeBron.
Yeah, I like it. I think he's the new king.
I do too, man. Yeah, I think because this is the reason, because he's already done one impossible thing, which was the 2016 when he came back 3-1 and beat a 73-win team. That was fucking unheard of. And then you add to that, Michael Jordan had such a good supporting cast, and that's not his fault. It's like Mike Tyson. Yeah. He could only fight who was in front of him. Michael Jordan had such a good supporting cast, he never had to overcome anything impossible. He never even played in a Game 7.
Who, Michael Jordan?
Jordan. Yeah. So, and you could say that's because he's good, but the competition there played a big role in it too. All things, that 3 things were all true. He had a greatest team of all time. He had the best GM of all time, best coach of all time, best role player of all time, and Scottie Pippen. He had every fucking thing there, and he had 90s competition, all of it. Never had to overcome anything impossible. So if LeBron does this, That's two impossible things that he's done. And people will still be talking about, oh, but he had Anthony Davis. But I don't give a shit. I'll be checking his GOAT status. I'll check the box, and I'm not taking debates after that. Go ahead.
It's just not a cut and dry, changing of the guard here. It was just such he beat Jordan, but by a narrow margin. It's not like a huge gap here.
Right. Correct.
Yeah. Like we're used to.
Right.
It's just like
I say I'm not taking debates, but I'll.
But at the same time,
I will.
It's not. There's not a huge difference.
I got a Jordan shirt on.
I don't think LeBron.
It's a close race, man. But LeBron won.
But I don't even.
That's
think
what I think.
Yeah.
Especially if he wins this one, man.
But I don't even think LeBron think he better than Jordan, bro. Like that's how good Jordan was, bro. And I'm not saying.
Jordan thought he was better than everybody.
I don't know about that, dude.
In that era,
I think if you got a beer, LeBron in a room with a beer, dude. If he didn't think he was, I'll have him thinking it before we leave that room. I'll be like, dog. I'll be telling him why, bro. How could you not, man? If he ends up getting this title, right? So he'll have 2 impossible titles, 4 total. Mm-hmm. If he goes on to play, right? Dude, that's going to do wonders for his confidence. So now he's going to have some other player that wants to win a title come join him. Maybe Giannis or somebody. Somebody's going to come join him. He's going to win another 2. He's going to have more trophies than Jordan. He's going to have more MVPs by then. He's going to have more points than Kareem. He's going to have more. He's going to be doing laps around everybody in the statistics. He's already got more statistics than everybody. He's going crazy.
Even if he pull that off.
He's the only player in history that's in the 38-8 club, and he's probably like 39-9 by now, or 31-9, 32. I don't know. The guy who's scoring so much. I can't even keep up with his goddamn stats, dude. He's a stat machine, dude. He scored just now.
But his
stats just changed.
But he do all that, and you don't think he can win this year?
No, I did not say he can't win.
Okay.
I'm not Rocky's wife on the stairs.
Okay.
You can't win.
Okay.
I'm not that. I believe he could win, but people are really like, I'm looking at the competition, right? Did you see what Luka did the other night? Did you see what Dame did?
Yeah.
Did you see what, everybody, and then the Bucks aren't playing good. That's not going to last long. They're going to get the Clippers. I mean, you got to look around and see the fucking landscape and say, man, the Celtics, any of these teams could get hot at any time and fuck you up. Right. There's a lot of good talent out there, but we got LeBron. I know.
But bro, okay. But check this out. What if LeBron and AD turn it up?
I do believe that's going to happen, dude.
But AD is crossing.
I'm just scared, man. I'm just scared.
Folk up,
I'm not worried about LeBron and AD. I'm worried about their supporting cast, dude. Somebody's going to have to step up. As somebody always does in the playoffs. You got LeBron, and then you're going to have your AD moments, but then you're going to have that third person. And it could be alternate. They could be different people, different days. It could happen like that, but you're going to need that person. Yeah. And I don't know who that person or persons are. Yeah, and Kyle Kuzma could be him, but, man, it's a big order.
Yeah.
They're going to be in some crazy situations in these playoffs, especially with no crowd, dude. It's going to be back and forth scoring. Yeah. Mad talent on display, concentrated fucking basketball. These guys don't even have jet lag. They are fucking all their talent. They're feeling really good coming right out of Disney's bed and going right to the court. And they're not even getting
that's
pussy.
That's the thing about not being tired,
Yeah, and they're not getting pussy, so they are fucking pissed.
Yeah, they're fine-tuned right now.
Did we do a finals pick? Everybody got theirs on the board?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
But we damn sure could get it off right now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the damn thing goes.
Yeah,
I mean, how does I don't even know how the charts.
We'll do our homework. We'll come
next
back.
week.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Yeah, because we're gonna have to see the lineups and see who everybody plays and shit, and see how it works. But anyway, tweet of the day. We got this new thing. We're gonna do tweet of the day on because we do hero of the day on the segment show, so we figure on this one we'll just do tweet of the day. This is Priest at fucking Valid. It says, normalize not bringing up a relatable story about yourself when someone is telling you something about themselves. Just listen. And I like that. I think that's a really strong message, man. We could all...
You sound like a one-upper.
Yeah.
We could all listen more,
I agree.
I like it. It was a good thing. Hey, fuck you, Mike.
No, I mean, if you do that, you sound like one.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking
about. He wasn't being negative, Nancy, you fuck. Yeah. If you reply without listening.
If you do that shit,
you got all of my emotions, and he wasn't even intending on doing it. I was like, what did I say? I was like, did I say some shit?
Fucked up my tweet. That's not my tweet.
That's my tweet, man. PSA, look, I just had a close friend end everything the other day. Mental health is real, and nothing is too important to stop what you're doing and offer some support. And you got to pay attention. A lot of people don't feel comfortable. They feel like a burden on people. You know what I mean? They don't want to put their problems on yours. You know, they don't want to ruin. You know, it's just how they are. So with all that selfishness in the world right now, you could almost not even blame them for feeling that way. So go out of your way and make sure people are okay. You know, they might be all right, or you might end up saving a life. You never know. So also, if you don't have anyone at the moment, and there's this great thing called Mind, has a 24-hour helpline. It's 1-800-123-3393. So, or call or reach out to me or one of these guys. You know, we don't judge, and nobody's above mental health. And believe me, I know. I have family members and everything. So we're in this together, and rest in peace, Johnny. So anybody else got something to say?
Nah, man.
That's our time.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Can't be nice. Keep it moving then.
Be a part of the Pride on the People's Network. Please subscribe.